from the time that I started being curious about this work, and it wasn't in Hollywood that I started being curious about this work, it has been a very welcoming environment, a very inclusive environment. And so it's always opened doors to other worlds and to other people.
Hi, Amber. Hi, Luke.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you both. And what a so beautiful movie. I love it, everything about it. So I'm going to start with you, Amber. What was about the book for Sharon that got your attention to make this? And I know that was written, the script was written for someone else, but what was about the script that got your attention?
Well, what really pulled me in was the plight of the parents, of Luke's character and Rosemarie DeWitt's character. I am a parent myself, and, I have had to fight for my kids to get things that they are legally entitled to, that they need emotionally. We're always having to advocate for our kids. And so I really related to their struggle. And what I loved was how they were both Chuck and Diane were coming from a place of love and kindness and wanting what was best for their kid, but were wanting something very different, whereas Diane was wanting to keep her safe and protected and kind of, wrapped in a bubble. And Chuck was wanting to, have her go out and explore and do new things and really push herself. And I related to that because, in my own marriage, my husband and I both come from a place of love for our children, but sometimes we, what we see as how that should be manifested is quite different. So I related a lot to that. And I also just felt like it was a really important story to tell, that we hadn't, I had not seen a film about a child with a disability played by a child with that same disability and had it done, really well. And I felt like I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a part of this story coming out into the world. I felt like it was really timely and important. And so I thought, great, I'll do that. And I felt really lucky that they would have me.
Yeah, absolutely. Me as a parent as well, we always come from a place of love, and it's such beautiful. And you look, there's some scenes there that I was like, oh my God, such an emotional moment for you. What was like for you to play this character and work with Phoebe?
It was really, really gratifying to play the character, and working with Phoebe was just a great gift. Phoebe is awesome and a good friend and a really, really remarkable talent. I was quite quickly realized that she was kind of going to, raise the bar for all of us, and that we really had to show up just because of how incredible and dedicated she is as an actor. So yeah, it was fantastic.
She's amazing. Talking about Phoebe, what was like for you, Amber, to find like the perfect perfect actress to play this character? How Phoebe came to you guys?
Yeah, it was a really long casting process because, unfortunately, Hollywood historically has not been very welcoming to people with disabilities, both in front of and behind the camera. And so we did a very long, it was like a 2-year global search to find the right actress, and so we had audition tapes coming in from every country in the world. And we reached out to CP organizations and disability rights organizations and physical therapy offices and, people we knew who had cerebral palsy. Do you have a friend who might want to act, do you know somebody else who, so it was a very long kind of casting campaign. And we got some wonderful, videos come in from everywhere, but Phoebe really stood out from the beginning as somebody who was really special and had the courage and the interests as well. You have to find somebody who wants to be an actor. You can't just
exactly. Exactly.
So she was willing and able. So
she's amazing. And for you, Luke, what was like for you to be part of, like Amber mentioned about Hollywood not being too open to have people with disability on movies and everything. We have Coda that won an Oscar. We have them, some actors there. But what was it for you, the importance to be in a project like this that is like celebrating and show the real and true story of people with disabilities?
I mean, because I come at it from, the perspective of an actor, I've always felt that from the time that I started being curious about this work, and it wasn't in Hollywood that I started being curious about this work, it has been a very welcoming environment, a very inclusive environment. And so it's always opened doors to other worlds and to other people. And so it's sort of, it felt like a continuation of that, of that journey. But I'm glad that their conversation is happening so that it could, so that it could happen, because otherwise, who knows how it would have panned out. I really just, I felt it in regards to the cast, it feels like, we're all part of a crew trying to build this world together. And so in terms of our differences or whatever it is called, we all are sort of trying to get to the same island. And that to me is the biggest joy, because that's where you sort of, find a great deal of likeness and understanding.
That's right. And Amber, why Jennifer Aniston? Was the producers? Was Phoebe?
I mean, who doesn't love Jennifer Aniston?
Everybody, right?
Like, everybody loves her. No, it came from Phoebe. So when I was auditioning Phoebe, we would Zoom like you and I are now. And I would see behind her, she had the door to her bedroom was the purple door with the yellow frame from Friends. So, we're chatting and I'm like, oh, do you like Friends? I see your door. And she would say, oh, I love Friends. I was named Phoebe after the character Phoebe Buffay in Friends. And so then I was like, oh my God, her inner voice should be should be Jennifer Aniston. And we thought, well, we'll start with Jen, hopefully she'll say yes. If she doesn't, we'll go through all of them, and we were just really lucky that Jen said yes and signed on. And it was a really beautiful match made in heaven. And honestly, Phoebe, that's the thing that excited her the most, is that she was going to get to meet Jennifer Aniston. She didn't really care. I was like, you're starring in a movie. And she was like, I don't care about that. I just want to meet Jennifer Aniston. So it came from her real life obsession with Friends and with Jen, which, we're all obsessed with Jen. Come on. Jen is like,
Yeah, we are. I agree with you.
Love. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's the time that I have with you. I just want to thank you so much for your time, Amber. Look, it's a beautiful, beautiful movie. Amazing performance by Phoebe. Tell her that, and I hope everybody love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.